It's crazy to tell kids that systems are all stacked against them, then expect them to be motivated to learn. And that might explain why only 40% of kids of color in this school district can read and write.
This isn't about ending student clubs or banning books. We also want diverse schools that are inclusive. The difference is we don't want to pretend to do these things at the expense of students and families and their individual freedoms.
As a requirement of my job, I've attended many mandatory staff development meetings. Some of this training has become incredibly offensive and divisive as the ideologies of critical race theory, diversity, equity, and inclusion have made their way into the mix.
This district needs to understand many in the community do not want their children being required to provide their pronouns or say what their sex assigned at birth is. Parents should not need to tell you this is completely inappropriate for kids.
My child has started expressing really specific viewpoints that are in congruence with our family's teachings and value, which is both surprising and alarming. I did not know that my child was being subjected to a program that is designed to create transformational change in her. And I certainly didn't consent to it.
We're a proud Native American and LGBT family, and I don't want my kids taught they're oppressed beings. We have increased violence in our schools, and many incidents have been stemming from race wars. Race relations have gotten worse under these new DEI, CRT, SEL, or whatever name you want to call them. They are racist.
There's a transparency problem and an activist problem within the district. The board needs to do something about this, as the administration has failed and are often complicit.
If the school district's leadership is proud of what's going on in our schools, there should be no fear of transparency. Be an example of good constituent-focused governance by agreeing to bring transparency, accountability, and the proper oversight needed to restore the focus to student achievement. Our kids deserve this.